Hello, everybody. Rob Charles back with you. I am Uncle Rob. I am in Little Rock as always. Our guy, Uncle Rhino, is on the road again. You sounded like Willie Nelson, bro. Where are you at?
I am back over in western Oklahoma this time.
We are sitting here with another great guest, just learning a little bit about her off camera. Very excited to learn more about her and let y'all know who she is. She is out of Houston, Texas. Her name is Ny'Aira. How you doing?
What's going on, Tribe family? I am excited. Thank you all so much for having me.
Absolutely. We are honored to have you here. Tell us a little bit about you. Where are you from, Houston, or are you just kind of living in here? What's up?
Absolutely. So I'm a bit of a nomad. I've lived in Los Angeles for 6 years to focus on my career, originally hailing out of the Cleveland by way of Detroit area. Houston has been my home for the past 4 years, getting closer to my team, Royal Court Records, and just being able to progress over these past 20 something years of music industry experience. But I always look forward to being as great of a student as I am as an instructor. So the industry is my life and I love what I do.
That's what I was going to ask you. How long you been doing it? So 20 something years.
Yes, indeed. 21 years.
What made you want to do that? So, I mean, you're a young Ny'Aira in Cleveland, Ohio, or wherever you're at when you decide to get that bug. What made you decide, you know what, this is it right here?
Yeah, absolutely. So my very first audition was for the play Annie. I beat out 600 girls with zero experience or any formal training. But when it came down to the final cut, I wasn't selected. However, my grandmother was my manager at the time, and she asked me if this was something that I wanted to do. And I caught the bug, and it's been like that ever since. Some movies and plays that have been in rotation was a double platinum with Brandy and Diana Ross, and The Wiz being my first major production, and just being a theater kid and loving real old school R&B and jazz and rock music, it just became a part of me as a whole.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, if you're just going to kick it on a Friday night, nobody around, you want to listen to something. What are you putting what are you throwing on your Spotify?
Ooh, on a Friday night, I think I'm gonna kick off with some '90s R&B, some Mint Condition, maybe some Guy, or if I really want to throw something into the mix, I've been loving ghetto tech a lot lately. Some of the house music, Show Me Love, and really a lot of the classics when it comes to boosting my mood.
Do you know Luther Vandross or?
Oh, of course. Well, Luther's more of my I'm cleaning and I'm cooking. When I'm cooking and cleaning, I'll throw on the 70s and 80s. So
you got
Funkadelic.
You got you a vibe going on. So you're going to live the whole vibe.
Absolutely. I like to season my food with good music.
See, I grew up in the 80s. My wife grew up in the 80s. So her go-to is obviously the 80s. We're going to have hair bands. We're going to have Cyndi Lauper. You're going to have all that, what brought the 80s into us. So that's a Friday night. Saturday night is a different story. You got different music playing on Saturday?
Saturdays, it's more of my chill day. So I guess you could say some John Coltrane, some Duke Ellington, Sarah Vaughan, a lot of the more of the jazz, I would say, and maybe some Sade and Alexander O'Neal just to mix it up a little bit. But yeah, it's a smoother day for me.
You listen to any classic rock or country or anything like that?
Oh, of course. Yeah, no. Rock is a huge part of me. I was originally in a rock band at the age of 16, living in LA, breaking 27. So you name it, I listen to it when it comes to Metallica, to AC/DC, to Queen, you name it. There's some of my biggest inspirations when it comes to my vocal capabilities and being able to mix that in with R&B too.
You like some Evanescence?
Oh, who doesn't?
Amy Lee. I mean, I gotta plug Amy Lee. She's from here in Little Rock, but man, I mean, it's like you definitely got a plethora of different genres. I would have not thought Metallica was going to come out of your mouth. That did not see that happening.
Oh, absolutely. From especially in the alternative scene, like Incubus is one of my favorite bands, Paramore, Green Day, Muse, Coldplay. A lot of the shouts out to the guys when it comes to the real musicianship and Haley herself. Shouts out to Haley. She's currently on her own tour. but the vocal capabilities when it comes to this, and there's a lot of technique when it comes to a squall or a growl with metal and rock, and that's something I look forward to learning myself, just hopefully without damaging my voice.
Have you personally ever got to work with any of those folks?
No, but that is definitely on the goalpost for sure.
Have you name somebody that you would have maybe worked with that was a household name? Have you worked with anyone that is like big time?
Yeah, absolutely. I've opened up for Zapp and Roger and the Daz Band previously, as well as the Foursome D's, which has been some amazing opportunities for me
Dude, I
being
love
able to
Zapp and
see
Roger. I
legend.
want to be your
It was,
man. Dude, that was
it
my
was,
groove back in the 80s for sure.
no, it
That
was.
and Nucleus was out at that time. I was like, man, this is some cool stuff. So, dude, you're awesome.
Thank you so much. Yeah, they have definitely been in rotation in my household for quite some time. So it was an amazing experience for me.
So, how long you been in Houston?
4 years.
So, you came from LA to Houston, or
Post college, I graduated with my audio engineering degree. I was living in Florida. Shouts out to Full Sail. I'm a Full Sailer. Lived there for a year. COVID hit, of course. That necessarily kind of took the opportunities to be able to work at my specific post. But from Florida, I moved here. Took a chance, and it's been 4 years, and it's been a great opportunities as far as springboard, meeting Uncle Rhino as well, and being able to connect with some amazing people.
he sent me CC's number a while back because I think he had seen you at Springboard, and he's like, we got to get this lady on. I said, okay. I'll give her a call, and we'll see what we can set up. And here we are. Glad that we got you on here. What was Springboard like?
Oh man, Springboard Memphis and Springboard Texas was such a whirlwind. Especially being on our first official tour. It was so many different amazing acts from you name it, folk to some amazing shout out to Maddie and Colton when it comes to the inspirational and spiritual music and being able to tap into some of the classic hip hop. So much knowledge from the amazing panelists and being able to learn so much about myself and how much work that was put in with each set, with each city. It was definitely a treat for each and every one of us, and the camaraderie that we have built and connections from each stop and also each Springboard Fest. It was awesome.
So we hear that Springboard goes to different cities. When you went to Memphis and Houston, was it pretty much the same program, or was it totally different?
Oh no, it was definitely a melting pot when it comes to different panelists, whether it's speaking on articulating yourself for pitching or knowing how to pitch, being able to put together your merch table, Uncle Rhino, and learning about merchandising and being able to put yourself together as a package to be able to present yourself for these opportunities, or even being able to create the opportunities yourselves. So you name it, it's some of everything when it comes to being able to talk to folks when it comes to PR and marketing, or also engineering collaborations, or even just working one on one with the artist. You name it, it's there at Springboard.
So you would 1,000% recommend it to any inspiring independent artist.
Absolutely. Even if you don't necessarily have the opportunity to hit the stage, or you're just coming impromptu, come for the knowledge as a whole, because you never know. You may have picked something up the first time that you went to Springboard, but there's always something fresh to learn.
And it's a great price for you to go. It's an amazing price.
I like to say everything is an investment. You are the biggest investment when it comes to your voice, when it comes to knowledge, and your net worth is your network. So if it's worth it to you, go for it. But I say absolutely.
That's Rob was basically alluding to the fact that with Springboard, all of us, all the mentors, we come in and we pay out of our own pocket. See, we're investing in you. And so that's why it's so imperative that, and really, we only want the people to come who are willing to invest in themselves. And if they won't do that, then they're a bad investment for everybody else. That's lesson 101, first day, first talk. And so the only thing that an artist will have to pay at Springboard is their way to get there and their hotel room. Everything else we're taking care of. We're taking care of them and we're showing them the path through the briar patch. And everybody that thinks they don't need to hear from the old guys that did it and done it and will do it again, we do it through y'all now, but we've done it repeatedly and made it a repeatable process, and that's what's the power of Springboard, because you guys are the magic. You are the real magic. We know the course, but you guys have the love and the fresh. There's just the pure joy when you sing. I told you, I saw your spirit. Your lyric tells me your thoughts. Your melodies teach me your emotion. But when you sing, child, I saw your spirit. And so did everybody else in the room. And that's what Springboard is for. Springboard was built for you and for everyone else who's like you, who's willing to be an astronaut instead of a stargazer.
That's deep, brother. That's deep. So, do you play clubs around or venues around Houston? Do you like to expand outside of Houston? What is your, I guess what is your territory?
Yeah, absolutely. You name it, I'm willing to travel all over. Houston is definitely my home base, but I love to spread out and expand when it comes to different opportunities and network. And speaking of, we actually have an official Springboard Katie live concert tour coming up. So we're preparing for the live concert series in Katy, Texas, being able to showcase some amazing artists from all over, just to be able to hone in and showcase live what it means to be an entertainer. So you name it, I've been there. The South shows me a lot of love, but I look forward the most to coming to Katy, Texas, and showcasing some new music.
Do you know the date?
Yes, we've just launched the official information all over social medias. Of course, my social media is at Ny'Aira Collins. So we're coming from June, July through August, you name it. We have certain days that will be at different venues, from Clay's to Katie Vibes. We have all of the information available, and also on the official Springboard website as well.
So do you have a website that folks can go check it out as well?
Absolutely. You can check out on my official website at Ny'AiraCollins.com. That's NYAIRA Collins.com, as well as the springboardtour.com.
Is all your other venues that you play, is it up there on your social media and your website as well?
Absolutely. Every venue, prior and future, will be on my official website, in addition to the official release for the Springboard tour coming up.
You're. I was saying off the camera, you're bubbly. Your presentation to me makes me want to root for you, because it just, you are glowing. You seem very, very energetic, very, very, very sweet.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
So,
Off camera, off camera, it's the same way, Rob. So there are certain people that you'll meet in your journey that everyone who's in the tribe has heard this before. So for those who have, suffer through it again, but light recognizes light. And that's exactly the truth. Light will recognize light. As stars shine, so the others know they're not alone across all the space. And that's what you do. And you shine when the lights are off. You shine when the camera's not on you. And it's because you are truly the embodiment of joy. And we didn't get there easily. There's pain that leads to this kind of joy. But that's part of what makes it so beautiful.
I could see you going into a room and very much lightening people up, just by your spirit being in that room. You just seem super happy, man.
I mean, I'm human. I have my days, of course, but I've been saying for a few years now, I am the voice for the voiceless. When it comes to being able to be an example of making your dreams a reality, or just the true reflection of authenticity, that's a big part of who I am and a part of my music as well. So, yes, I am a bubbly personality for sure, but I am human at the end of the day.
You're a people person, and more than likely that comes out on the stage when you're up there. Folks can connect to that. Folks is like, I like it again. Really have never heard your music except one song that your manager sent me, and I was like, I love it. I have a lady that comes every day, a caregiver that comes every day. I let her listen to it, and she's like, I love it. She said, this is great. This girl's good. So a while ago, I told her, I said, hey, your girl's coming on today. We got to interview her this afternoon. And so, yeah, I mean, you again, from the very first voice, speck of your voice that came out, I was like, the energy you can feel, like Rhino said, he saw your spirit or felt that. I mean, I felt it in the songs. I mean, there's a lot. I get literally hundreds of songs sent to me every week, and there's a lot of them. You can when you're listening to it, it sounds like they're just going through the motions. I'm thinking, I've done this a lot, and I know what I'm listening for or what should be coming up next in the song, even though I've never heard the song before. And sometimes it does go that way, and sometimes it does not go that way. You delivered before I had to wonder what direction it was going to go. You just kept it flowing, and that I can see your stage presence would be exactly the same. Just keep it going.
Thank you. And absolutely, my goal always is to make you feel something. My goal is to pull at your heartstrings, and regardless as to whether my penmanship is involved in the music or if it's just my voice being my instrument, I am here to make you feel something. So thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm human as well, and there are times I want to listen to sad music because people's like, I don't ever want to be sad. Sometimes you got to listen to sad music to get into your feels, and then sometimes I want to get up and I want to listen to "Run Wide Open" by Uncle Rhino, where you're wanting to just get up and move. But I can see your emotion, and that is awesome. So. How many albums do you have? Do you have more than one? Do you have one? Do you have several?
Yes, I have two currently. My debut album, Melodramatic, and my sophomore album that we released, Genesis. We're currently in the works of my third studio album, which is more of a surprise, leaning towards the classic rock and alternative feel, and really putting something on the map when it comes to bringing back what it means to be a real vocalist, and the true inspiration behind it was basically rising to the occasion and starting from the bottom and coming back up. So I'm very excited for this project coming up.
So if I go listen to the first two albums, the third one is going to be totally different.
You could say it's in the same universe, but we're bringing in different elements of instrumentation as well as bringing up the vocal capability. And the writing as well. I'm beyond excited for it.
I can't wait to hear it, Rhino.
Well, she's a true artist. And so a true artist is going to continue to show you different aspects of their face. They're not going to just sonically, they're not going to stay in one pocket and just keep becoming a repeat of something that's already been done. A true artist is always looking for something new to do. They're not going to just sit there. They have a comfort thing, but that's part of what attracts people to them is they're always fluid, they're always developing, they're always growing, they're always expanding. And as generations, because people are doing that. People's tastes do that as well. And so with her constantly pushing herself in her comfort zone, she's going to continue to grow exponentially. And that's one of the things that I love. And simultaneously, to our point earlier, crying shame, she can step right back in a song like that and literally step into a different era. And I literally see everything go from color to black and white right then. I mean, she can do it legitimately, change time periods as well as artistic styles musically. And that's one of the great signs of a true artist.
That's awesome, man. And again, I've been to hundreds of concerts, and a lot of times, I mean, I've seen people multiple times, and it's the same thing a lot of times. I love me some Five Finger Death Punch, but I I've seen them 5 times, and every single concert was exactly the same. From the way they choreographed each thing going on stage at a certain time, you knew that it was going to be the same thing, and it was. It got redundant. So after the fifth time, I'm like, I'm not probably not going to go see Five Finger anymore. It was a good time. It was a good thing Shinedown was there because I took a big liking to Shinedown. They made that concert worthwhile. But yeah, growing is. Do you like to get out of your comfort zone, or are you one of these folks that are kind of in that? This is what I want to do. Or obviously, with your new album, you're wanting to get out on a limb.
No, I'm always looking to learn. Even though I've been in the industry as long as I have, I always know that it's always changing. There's always different trends, different people, different upcoming artists. There's always an opportunity to learn from somebody else. It's almost like a drive or a hunger to be able to learn from someone. Brandy, Earth, Wind and Fire, Tina Marie, Prince are some of my biggest inspirations. And I can listen to a song 5,000 times, but I'll go back and mimic or perfect a run or learning something that I can incorporate to create my art and make it even more colorful. So I wouldn't say that I'm someone that likes to stay stagnant. I love to create something completely different and out of the box.
Have you ever met any of those artists that you just mentioned?
No, I have not, but put a pin in it. I look forward to seeing or speaking with some of them and eventually collaborating, especially some folks along the lines of like Layla Hathaway or Sasha Keeble. It's really amazing artists that are powerhouses that I would love to work with.
You know, I mentioned I've been to 100 concerts. The only one there's several that I regret not ever getting to go see, but Prince was definitely one of those. I never did see Prince. Never knew of him come anywhere near where I was living at the time. Me and my wife talked about that the other day. She's like, I don't know why I never went to see MJ, and I don't know why I never went to see Prince. She said those are the two that are going to be my regret. She's like, this year we're going to try to go to as many concerts that we can, so there are no regrets. We got one in a couple days that is coming that I'm looking forward to. I wanted to see 38 Special for 20 years. 38 Special's coming, and the band Kansas is coming. So I'm going to be able to knock both of those out in the same day. Growing up, I always wanted to see Skynyrd. I'd seen Skynyrd, even though there was only two members of the original band left. The band is still there. I mean, it's like I got to see Leonard Skynyrd for the first time. But is there anybody that you want to see that has passed that obviously you won't be able to see? Not mentioning MJ and Prince because I already kind of threw those out there.
Janis Joplin. I would love to see Janice, the rawness and the grit in her voice, and just knowing her backstory and how she came to be with the two that were a part of her collective. She was definitely missed when it comes to being able to put that edge. And a lot of people that kind of emulated her, from the Alanis Morissettes, you name it, but nobody can really do it like Janis Joplin when it comes to that raw emotion. She was just in it completely. So I would love to see Janis.
Yeah, she'd definitely be a one to see. Elvis, obviously, I would have liked to have seen Elvis. I had a chance to see Fat Domino, and I love Fats Domino, but I had a chance to go. Don't know why I didn't go, but I didn't go, and I regret that one as well. So, what kind of, besides Springboard, what are your big plans for the summer? You got any touring going on, or you still working on the new album, or anything spicy we can get the first peek on?
Yeah, of course. Aside from, of course, being able to be a part of the Springboard Live concert series, and again, springboardfest.com or my official website to be able to review all of the information there. I'm currently working on one of the most amazing communities, and it's entitled Being Me is a Job. And that title in itself is basically letting you know what it is from there. As an artist, as creatives or entrepreneurs, being yourself as a whole, being your own personal brand is an experience, and it is a job, whether you're working a 9 to 5 and going on your breaks or on your off days to be able to put something towards your craft. Having the community that has the same amount of motivation and support, and being able to have someone like myself to be with you step by step, every step of the way, to create something raw and authentic for yourself, because it is work being an artist, and it's not just being on stage or learning how to conduct yourself or working a microphone or having stage presence, but it's a lot of the legalities and looking at your paperwork, your BMI, your ASCAP. It's a lot of layers to it. So being me is a job. We've just posted everything on social medias as well when it comes to the development of this movement. Still under construction, but you can join the email list and we'll continuously give you updates as to when we have everything up and running, and merch as well.
I'll have to check you out on Facebook and see what, kind of keep up with you, what's going on. There's a lot of folks that have been coming to the tribe that I had never heard of before, so it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to go follow them, kind of keep an eye on what's happening, what they're about, and I'm like, it's a whole new world that Uncle Rhino opened up to me here a few months ago. I had my nice little set schedule, that everything that I normally do, but he brings the tribe in. I still have a set schedule, but it's a different priority now. And, I'm bringing everything, all week. You can ask Rhino. I'm constantly working every day to get more artists, get everything lined up, and making sure that you guys have the exposure and have the platform that we're giving you to be able to get out there and be the best that you can.
Yeah, this is what we're doing, Ny'Aira. Is we're this little radio station and the Uncle Show in particular, because we're working with the Swamp 107.5 in tandem, our sister station, and we're going out to 192 countries. And to his point, it's going to be hundreds and hundreds of times that this single interview right here is going to be airing on multiple stations in multiple countries. And it's all for you. It's all for you guys. And it's something that we wish that we had. And we had to go, I had to go through a whole lot and climb a really tall series of obstacles to get to where I could just start becoming introduced to radio. And we're trying to bring radio to you guys, as well as the YouTube channel. I'm using my personal YouTube channel right now, where I'm showcasing all of y'all's interview videos so that people can see that. But it's we're collectively pushing y'all out on iHeart and all the streaming platforms and the radio stations as well. So this is for people who think independently, who aren't going to just follow the beaten path. They're going to blaze their own trail. It's independent music for independent people. It's by the people for the people, and it's tribe, and that's what we're doing for you.
And if you're a station owner that's out there listening to the show right now, watching the YouTube video, and you want to pick up the Uncle Show, feel free to contact us, drvr5x@yahoo.com. I'd be more than willing to tell you the details and everything. We're trying to grow as much as possible. Make it 85 radio stations instead of 84. For a long time there, I was getting 10, 15 a month. I've kind of leveled off at this point right now. But again, we're going out to every country in the world. If you're at the bottom of the world and you got a Wi-Fi connection, you can listen to the Uncle Show, 7 days a week? We're playing every day on tribenation.net. As many as well as the other 80 something radio stations that we're carrying out there each week. We look to see big things from you, ma'am. I want to try to get more of your music. That way we can take the music, put it in our library. Have your managers send me 5 songs or whatever. I'll take those 5 songs, put them in the rotation for a couple months. I get 5 more. When your new album comes out, I'll get more. I'll pull the other 5 out. I'll swap them out. trying to keep the library fresh all the time, so the folks have a little taste of what Ny'Aira Collins is and what she brings to our listening table.
And I look forward to it. Thank you so much. It's truly been amazing to be able to connect with not only Uncle Rhino but yourself as well, and being a part of the tribe family officially. So this is awesome for me. Thank you.
You were a member of the tribe family probably when Uncle Rhino saw you down at Springboard. He probably already had that going. The wheels were already turning. And when I talked to CC that day and y'all accepted the invitation, that was when you were officially put in here. And we're more than honored to have you and every other member of the tribe backing us and hanging with us. I mean,
Yes,
we've got independent artists in there. We've got mainstream artists from the past. I mean, we've got we had a guy that last week played drums for BB King is in the tribe now. We've got country singers from the 80s and 90s who have had number one hits that are in the tribe. We've got their folks with us. I mean, we're growing every single week. We've got another interview we're fixing to have here in less than an hour with another guy who had, I don't know, I know he had several number ones in the 80s and 90s. He's coming in here in a little bit. And we're just honored to have all y'all as part of us.
No, truly, and I can't wait to go back and be able to archive and even seeing who's up next after me when it comes to the show, and being able to show a lot of love and support to you all. And maybe even is there a Tribe Nation showcase possibly for some artists in the works? You never know. That would be awesome for all of us too.
That would be Rhino there that you would have to get with on that. And then we're going to put you on the web page during under the little tab of the Uncle Show. Every interview is on that one web page, so you can go in there and you can see everybody that's been here. You better see you fit in there somewhere as well. You know, get your friends to go to that website, check it out. Like, man, I got that interview. Go check it out. I've got the artists that we have had here in the past month or two. Every day they're like, man, thank you so much for having us on the show. Thank you for putting us on the website. We're getting so much traffic. And that's what it's about, man. It's about getting that exposure, getting people to know who Ny'Aira Collins is. Just watching that video. Now, if y'all go watch the video and see the Golden Gate Bridge back there, she's not in San Francisco, folks. That I used to use that picture too, though. But Rhino over there told me that it likes, when I had that going on, it likes to cut part of my head off when I got the background going on. So Rhino's like, you got to lose the background, bro. He said, we're losing like half your head.
Oh, goodness.
We had that weird optical thing where Rob had that program running, so he had Bourbon Street behind him. And I happened to look up at one point, and he's bobbing his head around talking. We were interviewing somebody, and I looked up just in time to see Bourbon Street eating off the top of his head. I thought, oh my God, stop. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, Rhino, I had gotten off the street and I was in one of the clubs when you were looking. I was coming on my way out of the club.
Dude, I know. We'll start dropping on some clubs down there. That's the stomping ground. So that was the thing too. Ny'Aira is in a really sweet spot for me when I look at what she does. She is. We have a piece of the same soul. We have a piece of the same heart. We talk a little different and we look a little different, but the water came out of the same well. And I see from Houston to New Orleans to Memphis, there's a triangle right there, and with Baton Rouge in the middle. And, you know, I see her music, what she's doing currently, what she will be doing, some of what she has done. I see that being so impactful in that triangle and owning that space. And then once that space is she's fully a presence and well established from New Orleans to Houston to Memphis. Once we do that, it's going to inherently begin to reverberate out from that triangle. And I think I'm excited to see what she's going to do. I'm excited to see the stuff that we're going to do together, she and I. And I think I'm just proud of her. I'm proud of Cece too. I'm sending big love. I'm throwing big love to Cece.
Do you and Ny'Aira have anything y'all working on right now that we can talk about, or?
With nothing we can throw up on deck, I've got some stuff I need to talk to her about, and we have a tentative collaboration that's been floating in the air, and it's my fault. I've been buried. So
Oh no, you're lazy, bro. You don't do nothing.
that's right.
Guys,
I do
this guy,
absolutely.
this
Oh
guy, I
no.
mean, he don't do it nothing. Anytime I call him, he's like, he picks it up first ring. He's like, man, I'm just sitting here waiting for some. No, this man is the busiest man that I think I've ever met in my life. That hat, he wears more than just one hat. That man is busy. Don't let him fool you. We're about 35 minutes into the interview right now, and you guys, what song did y'all decide you wanted to play?
Crying shame.
Tell us a
Yes,
little bit about
indeed.
tell us a little bit about Crying Shame, and we'll let you go on about your day.
Yes, Crying Shame is my first original jazz composition and piece, debuting on my album Genesis. Just speaking of the heart wrenching pain of separating from someone that you love, but knowing that it's no longer healthy for either one of you. This is Crying Shame.
Guys, go check her out on her social media, her website, Ny'Aira Collins.com. Check her out, follow her. If she is in your area, go see her show. If she's got merch, buy a hat, buy a koozie, buy a shirt, buy something. Let her make more money so she can make more magic, and we can treat our ears to it right here. Crying Shame, Ny'Aira Collins on the Uncle Show with her Uncle Rob and Uncle Rhino.